Hello and welcome, this is MechCommander, and we're back with some more MechCommander 2. And the next mission we're going to tackle is Ops Scorpio. Destroy as many Steiner resources as possible, and extract before time runs out. Okay, we're going to have a time limit, that's interesting. Okay, so we have one primary objective, extract, and that's it. And then we have a bunch of secondary objectives. So destroy a couple ammo dumps, destroy some power grids, a weapon facility we need to capture, and then destroy an industrial complex. Some good news, Commander. Davian Recon has been operating surveillance on a Steiner base in the Ramsey sector and uncovered a weakness we can exploit. The sector is protected from dropships by roaming mobile orbital guns, but after analyzing their patrol patterns, we know there's a short span of time when the sector is unprotected. We need you to drop into the sector and cause as much damage as you can and then reach the extraction point. You have to reach the extraction point before time runs out, otherwise the dropship will have to leave without you to avoid the returning MOGs. There's a well-defended Steiner base in the area, Base Scorpio, but there's plenty of important targets outside the base, so use your best judgment. Strike a blow for the people of Commander. Okay, Tactical Officer notes. Time is short on this mission, sir. No matter what your plans are, we should leave the slow mechs behind on this one. Baxter is letting us pick our own targets as opportunity permits, but I'd pay close attention to that weapons facility. All the security has to be here for a reason. All right. With that all being said, it looks like we're dropping in here, going back into our objectives. So ammo dump A and B are well outside. I'm assuming this is the base. We also have an industrial complex right to the right of our drop point. One of the generators is right nearby inside the base, as is the weapons facility, and then on the other side of the base is the other power generator. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our loadout. I'm going to go ahead and drop both of these mechs here. So we only have 200 tons to work with, and it advised me having fast mechs. But I'm going to take that a step further. I think we should also have mechs with ECM probably. Make this kind of a stealth mission. And if that's the case, what do we have to work with? So I don't remember which mechs have ECM and which ones don't. I know the Menshen does. I think the only other one that comes to mind is the Raven. Yes, so the Raven does. I only have one of those, though, unfortunately, and I don't have the means of buying more. So we'll add in one Raven. And do the Shayu have ECM? No. Ooh, we might have to go ultra light then. I only have one Raven. Oh, that's a mistake. I should have been salvaging more Ravens than I did. Okay, well, let's take a look at how many Menshen I have. I think I only have 2. And that appears to be correct. I don't think any of the other mechs in the game have ECM, so we're going to be ultra light if I do this. If we had the opportunity to do another Menshen, we'd be exactly in budget. Unfortunately, I can't buy anymore, so what we have to work with is what we have to work with. I could slap in a Shadow Cat, but that Shadow Cat would not have ECM and would not be safe from the enemy. I could also do a Bushwhacker as well, although that would be a little bit on the slow side. We might want something with jump jets, though. So the Anubis is fairly fast. We could use that to jump in, jump out, and it's, I think, the fastest mech in the game. So yeah, okay, let's grab one of those. So I don't know if this is a good loadout or not. I have a feeling it might not be, but all right, let's go ahead and go through this. We're going to need to modify some of these. This is probably okay, except for one thing that I would change, which is the Streak SRM pack. We're going to want to put a Clan Streak SRM pack, as there is no real disadvantage in doing that. Okay, that's probably good. So we've got mostly long-range firepower. I really don't know if that's a good idea for this particular mission. I think I'm going to back off with that a little bit and maybe put in another Streak SRM pack in case we do need more close-in firepower than we've got. All right, so I think that's going to be it. We're going to call this the, well, we've got +3. We'll call it the +4. Okay. So that is set up. Let's go on to the mentions. So I already have a modification here. Let's see about this. So do we want to up armor it at all? Because I could probably get that going. And all it would take is... Well, it's all about stealth here. So I think I'm going to leave this loadout as it is. So that's fine. But I'm going to have to set up the other mention for the same setup. So that was C3+. Oh, I don't have enough C-bills. So I'm going to have to sell something. Let's go into buy, sell mechs. It is kind of a bummer, though, that the only mechs that have ECM are the Liao mechs, and you only have really the opportunity to use those when you're working with Liao, or buy more when you have that opportunity. I mean, I could have been salvaging them, but it's, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and sell... Probably have some extras of some mechs, like, for example, I have... Oh, an extra Atlas. Okay, we'll get rid of that, as we already have 2 others. And we'll hit accept, and then we'll go over to the mention that hasn't been upgraded. Put that as that. Accept. Okay, the Raven is still in the Prime loadout, I believe, so we're going to need to change it as well. Okay, so make those all clan racks. Then we have ER lasers. Can we fit in clan ER lasers, or would that be too heavy on the heat? It's the same heat, so we won't really lose anything by changing that. Okay. Alright, I guess that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and save that. What are we at as far as the C designations? Looks like we're at C8. C8. Okay. So this is going to be my loadout. I don't know if it's a very good one, but we're going to try it. Okay, so let's go through our list. I don't think we're going to be using Hacksaw for this one because I just don't see how that would really work. We're going to have sensors, I think, in almost all of our mechs here. Yeah, all of our mechs are going to have sensors, so I'm going to go ahead and put in Worm in one of the mentions. We have some new pilots. Mother, Rooster, Ghost. Oh, we'll use Ghost, an elite pilot here. We'll put her in the other mention. She has the same abilities almost. Oh, you know what? She has jump jets. Let's put her in the Anubis because we have jump jets there. Okay, long shot. No. We have some other sensor pilots, but I don't know if I ever upgraded them too much. Scooter is a sensor specialist, but also a jump jet guy. I'll put him in the other mention. And then... Actually, that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. I mean, why wouldn't we put the scouting specialist instead? I mean, what is scouting? Ability to spot enemies beyond normal line of sight. The other one just gives you information. Okay, well, I think I'm going to put Flash in the Raven, even though, I mean, honestly, I think having more scouting people in would be great, but in that case, it would be Meat? No, who was the other one? I know I have another scout specialist in here somewhere. Pale Rider? Yeah, Pale Rider. Okay. So this is going to be all about sensors, I guess. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and launch it up. Now, I'm hoping that if we pause, then time won't continue to tick. That would make sense. I mean, it'll give you some opportunity to scout around. Okay. I see the timer over in the lower right. There it is, and it does seem like it's paused. Okay. So, we have an objective right over here, and that is the industrial complex, it looks like. So, let's go ahead and open this up. I should probably keep an eye out for resource points we might be able to get. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at what we have, 2,300. So that's 3 airstrikes worth. We might be able to take out a lot of our objectives with airstrikes. Okay, so looking at our objectives, one of the ammo dumps is over here. I do see some resource trucks right there, so that's good. Unfortunately, the ammo dumps are all spread out. So that would take 3 airstrikes, and we only have 3 airstrikes, so we're probably not going to do that. This is the other ammo dump, and it looks like 2 airstrikes would do the job here, as we've got one here, one here. I don't see any others. I also don't see any resource points in this point. We've got the extraction point. Let's take a look at the base proper. So we've got some turrets and a turret grid. Ooh, another resource building. I don't think we'll be probably trying to capture that one, though, as this is more about an avoidance. Let's go over into the base here. So there's the weapons facility. There's one of our generators. What's this? A spotlight control? Okay, so spotlights may spot me. All right, I have to keep that in mind. Okay, and then generator number 2 is here. The fuel might be something that would make this a viable target. So we hit this with an airstrike, blow up that. Okay, with that in mind, I didn't see any other resource capture points in here, but I wasn't necessarily looking. Yeah. I don't know if this is capturable, to be totally honest with you. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to break my guys into 2 groups. So we're going to have group number 1 be Pale Rider and Ghost. Group number 2 is going to be Scooter and Worm. So we're going to go ahead and select them. We're going to make them control group 2. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to send their group over to attack this facility, because it looks like we can come in here fairly easy. So we'll go do that. And then my game plan here is we'll use group number 1 to go up to this wall. We'll use the sensors of the Raven to let us know what's going on beyond the wall. And then if it looks clear, I'll jump over with the Anubis and we'll try and take out the power generator. Okay, that's the game plan. And break.
Scooter here. Roger that. Target confirmed. Affirmative.
All right, so we just follow this group for now. And we'll just watch the sensor contacts. So we are getting some sensor contacts, but they appear to be further away from our objective. A lot of contacts in here, though, in that base,
Objective
which is not too
complete.
surprising. Okay, it looks like we got away with that objective. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and do our airstrikes now. So I'm going to have these guys go on down this way and try and stay out of trouble. Okay, and while we're doing that, time is of the essence. I think we have 3 airstrikes. This is going to be one. I think this objective A is going to be the other one. So we're just going to go ahead and drop an airstrike right there, and then the fuel should do the rest of the job. And then our other one, we're going to drop 2 airstrikes, 1 on each fuel dump here, and that should do the job over
Airstrike confirmed. Commencing countdown.
here.
Airstrike confirmed. Commencing countdown.
And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to take group number 2 here, and we're just going to have them come in from the direction, the south direction here, and they're going to, from range, take out this ammo dump. And then we'll see about the other ammo dumps, see what we can do. Okay, so we've got some vehicles in there. What we could do, I don't think we can attack from here. Let's see if it will allow me.
Ghost reporting. Target locked.
Sure thing.
All right, there's a patrol.
Objective complete.
Okay, we got those 2 objectives easily. There's a patrol here, but because they have ECM, they shouldn't be seen. What I'm thinking maybe what we'll do, if it's not going to allow me to attack here, maybe we just blow a hole through the wall and then we attack the power generator. I think that might be safer than jumping over the wall. I don't think there's any gates around here, so we'll try it and see what happens. If it doesn't look good, I'll just have these 2 guys run away.
Pale Rider here. I got him.
Mech power-up detected.
That's not good. So we've got a Razor back there. Okay. So the second I tried to attack the wall, We're gonna have to.
Power up detected.
That's a lot of mechs. Holy crap.
Aye, aye.
Okay. All right. So, unfortunately, normally speaking, with the ECM, the Raven would be okay, and they wouldn't see it. But unfortunately, the Anubis is within their sensor range, and they're seeing it. So I didn't realize this is full of mechs here. So, a lot of mechs. We're gonna back off from this one here, and we're gonna try and hide. We've got sensors, so we'll know if they're following us. I'll just try and keep an eye on that situation. I may have to deal with these mechs as they come at me. I mean, they're only Razorbacks, which isn't too bad, but we have very light mechs here, so it's not like it's that easy. I mean, we've got the range advantage, for sure. But also, it looks like whatever is over here might be coming after us, too. I'm trying to see where the enemy is. I mean, I see a red dot. Oh, okay, it's right there. It's kind of glitching into the terrain a bit. Okay, so I don't know if that, whatever that is coming after us, too, because we were seen. We'll just have to see if it follows us. It doesn't look like it is. So if we're lucky, it's just this one Razorback. And if that's the case, we should be able to just attack here. So I think that's what we're going to try and do. We're just going to attack this one Razorback. And hopefully the two mechs here will be able to take out the lone Razorback.
Ghost reporting. Roger that. Confirming target.
Sure thing.
Ghost reporting. I'm under fire.
We do have more enemies incoming.
Ghost
Could just be a
reporting.
patrol,
Roger
though.
that. Confirming target.
Pale Rider here.
Holy crap, we took a lot of damage there.
Okay.
Alright, so I took a lot more damage than I would have liked there.
Pale Rider here. Good as dead. Pale Rider here. I got him.
Come on, Raven. Attack 2. Okay,
Ghost reporting. I'm under fire.
I take some more damage here, unfortunately.
Ghost reporting. Roger that. Confirming target.
I'm on it.
Just die already. Wow.
Less enemy.
Alright, that was a lot of explosion. Okay, so we got that taken care of. I took a lot of damage, though, with Ghost, which I'm not happy about. But it looks like that was the only one that came after us.
Scooter here. Target acknowledged. Consider it done.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this objective first.
Whatever you say.
Why aren't they running? It's pissing me off.
Scooter here.
Fire!
Target acknowledged.
There we go.
Worm here. Yeah, target locked in. Scooter here. Target acknowledged.
Okay, we managed to blow up a good chunk of the base there.
Scooter here. Target acknowledged. Scooter here.
Okay, so keeping an eye on that group, it looks like we're okay.
Roger that.
I think we just extract at this point. I'm not going to try and capture that weapons facility, not with that many
Now I'm mad.
enemies in that area.
Scooter here. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Although, honestly, I may be able to take out those base defenders. If all they are is Razorbacks, that's not actually that bad.
Here. Roger that. Target confirmed. Scooter here. Target acknowledged.
Okay, take that base defender out. We've got one more. Hopefully the building explosions will take out that guy.
Scooter here. Roger
And if
that.
not,
Target confirmed.
we can take him out ourselves.
Objective complete.
Target
Yeah,
acknowledged.
okay, good.
Consider it done.
Let's see if the resource trucks are still around. They are.
Whatever you say.
We'll come in here, capture them real quick, and then we'll go over with
Enemy resources
our vehicles
captured.
and have them form up.
Betcha.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on these guys, though, just to make sure they don't blunder into a patrol. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the resource points we just got to get a repair truck.
Affirmative. Repair vehicle.
And we're gonna repair these two guys. Okay, we do have some enemy presence here. So let me grab these guys and tell them to chill out a bit. Oh, hello. That's probably just that patrol. Have you repair that. Switch back over. We're gonna have to be careful though here with these guys. Yeah, he does have a habit of pathing in sometimes stupid fashion, so... Okay. Work our way over here. We have ECM, so these guys shouldn't see me.
Ghost reporting. All fixed up.
Alright. I mean, they are moving. I don't know why, because they shouldn't see me, but alright. Repair truck. Do you have anybody else you need to repair? No. Because, of course, the enemy just focused on one person. Okay. I might have actually been able to use an airstrike there and take out most of those light mechs, I guess. I mean, they are moving, but that doesn't necessarily mean they see anything. I mean, I'll keep an eye on them, but for now, what I'm going to do, we're just going to finish off this wall.
Here. Roger that. Target confirmed. Affirmative.
And then use our line of sight here to take out this generator. I mean, because we already started this, we might as well finish it.
Objective complete.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Target acknowledged.
Now, unfortunately, our Anubis is now a little bit of a liability because, yeah, they can see me. So, looks like they're coming after us. So we've got these 4 mechs. And what we're going to do is we're going to run for it. But how am I going to run for it? I don't know. Because we're running into another group of enemies here. And they appear to be partisan vehicles. Okay, we're just going to run past them. We'll knock them out if we can.
One less enemy. Pale Rider here. Good is dead. Okay. Good here. Roger that. Target confirmed.
Okay, we may be able to outrun these guys, the enemies, and take care of things that way. I mean, I can't just play this game where
Target eliminated.
I take them one at a time because...
Pale Rider here. I got him. Pale Rider here. Good is dead. Pale Rider here. Good is dead. Pale Rider
let's stay close to him.
dead.
Okay, that takes him out. And let's just keep running here. Now, I don't know if we can extract if we have enemy on us, so I'm going to do my best to get to the extraction point at this point. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and tell them to run that way. Train's a little weird, though. I don't know exactly what our path to get there is going to be. Okay, so let's just continue, and I'll keep an eye on the sensors and just see what we're running into. Now, our Anubis is a lot faster, so we'll get there first. It also has the shortest range, so why don't we wait a little bit here? We'll be patient. Let our better sensors get up here. But if we can get to the extraction point just by running, I'll do that. And we'll use our sensors to help us and let us know if there's anything in the way. Okay, well, we just walked right into a scout. And it probably saw us. Just take a look at our sensors real quick here. So we've got a heavy mech and a light mech. Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way for me to get up to this extraction point without walking right into that patrol. So they probably already saw me. Let's see if they respond. I don't think we have the ability to... Okay, they went away. We have something on our tail. Let's see if we can get over here. Okay, you know what I'm going to do with the Anubis? Where are you? Rather than go this long route around, I'm going to take this mech, and we're going to jump up. This should prevent the sensors from seeing me, hopefully. I still might walk right into an enemy mech here, though, because we see this mech right here. I'm not sure how it patrols, so why don't we just be a little bit slower here? And I'll just keep an eye on it. Could be coming right for us. That's really hard for me to tell. If it's coming for us, I don't know what we're going to do other than just go into the extraction point. So let's just go. And hopefully it'll let me extract here. But I'm not really sure, again, if we have enemy on us.
Objective
Okay,
complete.
good. I don't think you can extract if there's actually enemy engaging you. So we're able to get out there. All right. That was a little stressful, and unfortunately, we didn't get that weapons facility, but
Mission successful.
I don't think we would have survived trying to do that objective. Could we have done a better loadout and been able to pull that off? Maybe, but it seems like those mechs, those power up the second you get anywhere near the objective point. So really what I think you would need is you'd need a mech with jump jets and ECM to jump in there, run over, capture the weapons facility, and then you'd do the generator. But I don't know how effective that would be or how likely that is to pull off. And there was no way of me knowing that's how the thing was going to shake down. We can salvage an Atlas mech. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. Okay, I don't remember killing an Atlas mech, but I remember killing a Razorback and a Hollander, so we'll take that. Okay, so didn't kill much in this particular campaign, but that's okay. That wasn't our objective. It was just to get in, get out. Do as much as we could as far as damage. We didn't get the weapons facility, which might have been good. It might have unlocked another weapon, but again, I don't know how easy that would have been able to, we would have been able to do that. Now, honestly, it tells you to take fast mechs. Is that really what you would want to do in this mission? Because it's possible you would just run like maybe just a 2 or 3 heavier mechs, use airstrikes to take out a lot of your objectives, because that is something it's very possible to do, and just steamroll through that base. Maybe that's something you could do, and it would be something that would be, you know, worth trying. Maybe not going to do that in the course of this series, but and unfortunately, I have that glitch yet again. Oh, okay, it actually corrected itself. But in any case, I think we're going to wrap up the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is MechCommander, signing out.